Every ground I walk on, flowers bloom, authentic nature. Hey y'all, welcome to this edition of Kingdom Things podcast with me, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a channel for the divine. I'm actually the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are in the age of unconditional love. Or a space within God's creation, within human culture, we are awakening to our divine light, our divine essence, our divine wisdom, our chakma from the inside, in order to come into bouts of satori, or internal wisdom remembrance of our existential nature. Where we are coming into remembrance of our existential nature. We are divine energies. Benevolent divine energies having a beautiful human experience in order to experience ourselves in different ways, to grow and evolve ourselves. We are all dimensions of the oneness of all things, or God. So as we grow and evolve ourselves, we grow and evolve all things. We are now having the human experience, humanity of planet Earth. We are awakening to the understanding of our divine lineage, our divine inheritance, our divine existence. So much so, I was given a prophecy to share with the humans of planet Earth. By the year 2033, we will be in a stream of consciousness evolution, consciousness expansion, energy expansion, to understand that we more wise energies, to understand that we are human culture of planet Earth, no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty. As poverty, disease, death, war, famine. Poverty, disease, death, war, famine. That's it. Poverty, disease, death, war, famine. We're all projections, manifestations of our consciousness evolution. When we were in a gestation phase, we weren't under punishment or condemnation or anything of that nature. You can perceive it like that. A greater scope that we're being asked to get into alignment with is the understanding that everything that occurs in reality is a part of the makings of us, or evolution. Our era of our human culture evolution, where we forgot, we were amnesiac to our when it comes to, in regards to our understanding of our existential nature, that God is within all of us. God is all things. I'll actually link below the Kingdom Things podcast meetup, where I channel Source, or the Most High White Light Creator, explaining that God is, baby, I'm outside, as y'all can see, okay, we might tumble and fall, but we are at a commission, okay? Give me a second, y'all. I'm not even gonna edit this out. Do you hear me? I might though, so y'all might not see this. Oh goodness.
Share with me, I'm curious.
All right, so we're coming online to our existential nature, the understanding that God is all things. I'm going to link below the Kingdom Things podcast installment edition, where I channel source energy, the oneness of all things, or the Most High White Light Creator energy, explaining that God is scalar energy, as well as many energetic. We know we're learning about, we're delving deep into quantum energy as a human culture, and many other energy dynamics. There's many other energies. As God, internal environment, my chakma, my inner wisdom, God inside informed me. God is perceptible in an infinite number of ways. So there's an infinite number of ways to perceive God, and there's an infinite number of ways in which God manifests or presents itself. We have, I read an article the other day, baby. I'm every time, baby, if I can get a chance to talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. Axion quark nuggets. I read an article that our scientists were able to detect particles within dark matter, which we call axion quark nuggets. My internal wisdom, my internal chakma, the God inside my soul taught me that dark matter is our perceptibility of what dark matter is contingent upon our unconsciousness expansion, our own awareness of ourselves. And what one scientist sees within dark matter, another scientist might not, because dark matter is like a projection screen. Whatever you hold inside of yourself, wherever your consciousness evolution is, that's what you'll perceive within dark matter. I'm going to link below the Kingdom Things podcast meetup, where I channel the Most High White Light Creator energy, God's prime source, in regards to how everything is scalar energy. Everything is God. Scalar energy is God. Everything is consciousness, God, scalar energy. Today, this Kingdom Things podcast meetup, this is a meetup. We're going to be channeling for Kabbalists, for Kabbalah practitioners, Kabbalah masters. We're going to be channeling Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Sneerson, which I've channeled many times. Thank you for joining us today, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Sneerson. Thank you for joining us. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, thank you for joining us. Rabbi Yeshua, most notably known as Jesus Christ, thank you for joining us. Jesus Christ, Rabbi Yeshua. And then we have a representative from the Light System, an ancient spiritual organization that assists with the evolution and care and safety of the human evolution, the human being of planet Earth. This ancient spiritual organization is connected to many dimensions throughout space and time, which is really cool. So they connect to many energies and beings throughout space and time, and that's truly what spirituality is coming into a more widened scope, expansion, perceptibility of who we are, what reality is. And as we know in our sciences, reality is multidimensional. So therefore, we are multidimensional. If we are within a multidimensional creation, the universal, if we're using the we're going to use hermetics, the universal principle of correspondence, as below, so above. If we are in a multidimensional creation, that means we ourselves are multidimensional. Every macrocosm has a microcosm. We are microcosms of the macrocosm of all things of existence. So we are multidimensional. Today, the topic that we will be discussing is a sensitive one, but also necessary to get to the root of the spiritual awakening of the human culture of planet Earth. We are going to be speaking about how I'm being guided, baby. Our guests are going to speak about it very eloquently, very respectfully, very tastefully, in divine alignment. We're going to go ahead and channel the Light System, the representative from the Light System first. Here we go. I'm going to be transcendentally channeling. It's really nice being outside. I just wanted to note that. It feels really good. I'm going to be transcendentally channeling. So I'm going to close my eyes and allow the energies, the beings to speak to myself. Feel free to close your eyes to be able to meditate on the words and the energies, whatever words and energies can help you to evolve into more of your limitless, divine, authentic, vibrational nature. So be it, and so it is. Here we go. Let's hope that the camera does not fall. Thank you, Ashley, for having me. I have had many correspondence with Ashley throughout the years, as she is she's more consciously aware of the last 3 years in which I've assisted her with understanding who she is in her multidimensionality. You are all multidimensional, dear ones, and you are all coming online to your multidimensionality in a way that you must understand the root causes of you forgetting what your multidimensionally is. But you forgetting what your multidimensionality is, how you forgot who you are in a greater sector of existence, is intentional and also something that must be faced. Pedestry. You raped and molested yourselves so much energetically, that it manifested to you raping, molesting your children, raping and molesting each other, as everything that you do is for self-pleasure, self-satiation, with not understanding the bare minimum, not coming into alignment with the bare minimum of what your functionality was intended to do on a larger, grand scale, on a universal understanding, what you were universally encoded to do. Dear human beings of planet Earth, you were universally encoded to be wellness, to be in balance, starting energetically, internally. And if your drive for life, your inspiration, your lust for existence is to self-satiate, to self-pleasure through your vacations and foods and trips and money and shopping and spending and digesting the culture that you created, that is based off of self-desecration. You perpetuate a cycle where you are in dormancy. or lacking the understanding of your existential universal encodement that you are, dear humanity. You were created to be balanced. You're created to be love. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, for having me once again. I am more than happy to be here, as this is it. Dear human beings of planet Earth, when I tell you, you have been waiting millennia, far beyond millennia, millions, trillions, billions of evolutionary cycles of creation to become, in remembrance, God in the physical. You all set out on a soul level, on an existential level, in your existential nature, on a God understanding of who you are, to evolve into God in the physical, or limitless potential in the physical. This is it, dear ones. It's not a drill. Your soul is in such a slumber that you feel like it's not time to wake up, as time and time again, we've done this. We've done this, dear humans. You're not separate from spirit. We've done this time and time again. We have come to a point where we felt like we were there and we fell flat. But we needed more evolution, as everything that happens in creation happens for a reason, because there's more evolution to be had, or more existence to be had. We are here. We've done it, dear human beings of planet Earth. Dear infinite embodiments of infinite intelligence or God, we have done it. Dear sentient beings of planet Earth, we have done it. We are remembered. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, for having me back once again. I am beyond over the moon excited that you accepted me into your home. You were raised in this lifetime through Christianity, the Christianity that is most prevalent on your planet at this moment. I am a Jewish priest. I am a Kabbalist. And you opened your heart to me, dear Ashley, to accept me into your home. I have gratitude. You've given me a front row seat to this expedition of the human culture evolutionary cycle in which you are awakening, which you have awakened. It's done. To your existential nature, to your truth that you are limitless potential in the physical. That's all that I came to say. To congratulate you, dear human being. I feel so connected because I am connected. As Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, I am humanity. As humanity is me, as we are one. Thank you, Ashley. I want to thank you so much, the representative from the light system, as well as Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, as well as Rabbi Yeshua, notably known as Jesus Christ. We're going to go ahead and end this Kingdom Things podcast meetup with a channel from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Thank you so much for your work that you, for the foundation that you laid, before you transitioned into greater awareness of yourself in 1994. Thank you so much for your work, Rabbi. I'm going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and go into the channel with the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Thank you, Ashley, for having me once again in your home, your vessel, your understanding of creation is so beautiful in the way that you allow, dear ones. That's all you have to do is allow. There's nothing to understand. There's nothing to jot down. There's nothing to micromanage. Just allow who you are to unfold, to be. You are already infinite. Your perceptibility of your infinite nature is growing rapidly, expansively, as you all are understanding of. As you all perceive in different ways. As Ashley stated, there is infinite ways to perceive existence, infinite ways to perceive self, infinite ways to perceive God. Allow yourselves to be your greatness. Allow yourselves to be your greatness. Thank you, Ashley. I'm being guided to talk about myself, to share my story. If this is your first time tuning into Kingdom Things podcast, or if not, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I'm a channel for the Most High, as we all truly are. because everything in God's creation is a conduit or medium for creation or God to express itself, for us to express the self, ourself. We're gonna turn this into a sat song where we eat magic meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I do sat songs. It's called Let Me See Your Plate, where I eat and then I speak about whatever spirit puts on my heart. Magic meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream over on YouTube. I'm gonna link it below. I have a lot of really cool content over there. I intuitively cook. It's something that I've done since I was a kid. I really enjoy it. Whatever, you know, whatever my spirit tells me to put in a pot, pan, baking dish, that's what I put in a pot, pan, baking dish, baby. I think I'm gonna make something, and then it turns out to be something different. Either way, it's really a beautiful experience to connect to my internal environment, to God, to the oneness of all things. I do Let Me See Your Plate, where I also do Let Me See Your Plate over there, where I eat and we talk about whatever spirit puts on my heart. So we're gonna turn this into a sad song. Let me see your plate. Mukbang situation. The biggest part, I was catalyzed onto my spiritual awakening journey when I came back into union with my twin flame in this physical reality back in 2019. God told me this is my story, so I'm gonna tell it. I'm like, dang, you gonna say this against this? It's my story. God told me who my husband would be when I was 9 years old, right? My husband is my twin flame. And the twin flame journey, I'm gonna link it below. My soul, when I didn't know what the twin flame dynamic until we came back into union. My soul was like, Ashley, you're on this trip. You're on this journey. You're on this trip called the twin flame journey. And I was like, oh, okay. So I finally relented and allowed, and you know, I claimed it, owned it, and allowed myself to really allow myself to be in the journey and follow my intuitive guidance to heal and become more aware of who I am. I'm gonna link. I channeled Twin Flames plus a 2029 prophecy. I'm gonna link it below. Kingdom Things podcast. Twin Flames plus a 2029 prophecy. The Twin Flame journey were souls that it's like one soul that incarnated in two bodies at one time. There's many ways to perceive the Twin Flame journey because you know creation is infinite. There's many ways to perceive it. This is how my soul told the story to me. Right. This is my journey that I'm on. My authentic nature. Twin Flames plus a 2029 prophecy. One soul breaks up and has two incarnations at once. Why, Ashley? To create wellness, to create the remedy, to create the remedy for the imbalances or the ailments of the culture that we incarnated in. So within Twin Flames plus a 2029 prophecy, I channeled that Twin Flames. We have the task to carry the burden. Come into greater conscious awareness of the burden of all of the imbalances, inequities of human existence, in order to use our soul gifts, our soul awareness, to evolve that energies, alchemize those energies, and to balance wellness, something uplifting, something different, something that we want to experience, something that we consciously want to create. So one might say, like the old secular, non-secular traditions of the planet, one might say that it's imbalanced for my twin flame to be a pop star, a rap star. Expanding out our perception of reality and understanding our God understanding of reality, we're all one. And everything in our reality is only a projection of things that we have inside of ourselves, of dimensions that we are. The twin flame journey allows for us. So for applying the twin flame journey, understanding that the twin flames mirror each other in order to grow and evolve. So we mirror each other in order to grow and evolve. Like whatever my twin flame is doing, it's a projection of dimensions that are inside of me. So my soul, God was like, hey, Ashley, whatever he's doing, understand that's the energy that's inside of you. Use it as a tool to spiritually evolve into wellness and balance, to become who I created you to be, right? To assist with manifesting, we've done it, to assist with manifesting the mass spiritual awakening, consciousness evolution, no disease, no death, no war, no famine, no poverty, world peace, 2033 prophecy for the human culture, planet Earth. God's like, whatever he's doing, it's inside of you. Take accountability to grow and evolve your energy to become the remedy. for imbalances on the planet. We're all infinite potentials playing a role. When we incarnate as human beings, we're playing a character. We're all omnipotent potentials. It doesn't make the character that we're playing less valuable. It's just coming to the understanding that the character that we're playing is a part of our evolution. It's not supposed to always be that way. We're not supposed to stay the same. And coming into this mass spiritual awakening of the human consciousness of planet Earth, my soul told me, Ashley, whoever you thought you were going to be in this lifetime, baby, just clear it out. Allow it to flush out your system. Because who you thought you were going to be, you're not going to be that. You're going to be something so much greater. So much more than you ever thought was possible. We're all in different spaces and phases of our conscious awareness of self. Truly, we're all where we're supposed to be. We're all playing our part to allow for the evolution of all things. No one part more important than the other. Why? Why is not one more part important than the other? My soul told me, Ashley, you take out, if you have a grandfather clock, you take out one gear out of the grandfather clock, even if it's the smallest gear, that clock's going to stop working. So whether you perceive your role in reality as big or small is pertinent for the operation of the oneness of all things. I channel from my soul whenever God needs something, whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve and expand. It naturally produces it. You exist because you were needed for the growth, evolution, and expansion of all things. So when I come into conscious awareness of these things, I heal myself and I get Satori, remembrance, and I get downloads to channel and share wellness with the world. It's forgiving ourselves, to allow it to not run from ourselves, not run from our humanism, but to understand when we forgive ourselves and we live our reality from a more expanded consciousness perception, we become the remedy to everything in our reality that was once imbalanced. So like me eating this food, I'm eating it because to self-satiate, right? Because I'm hungry and I like food, it's tasty. And I learned, as I channeled, I learned the root of humanity is rooted in pedestry or self-satisfaction. We're not gonna stop eating, right? We're not gonna stop eating, but because we're not supposed to. Everything that was created for a reason, and we get to evolve it into what we want to evolve it into. But as I eat, I observe my energy. Any guilt, shame, blame, resentment, or energies that are out of alignment with my heightened awareness, I'm able to take accountability for it in order to uplift the energies, to manifest things that we want to experience, to manifest things that are in alignment for the wellness of all things. I want to thank y'all so much for stopping in Kingdom Things Podcast with me, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. It's my podcast. God was like, Ashley, I'm making you real cool. I'm finna upgrade you, evolve you into a superhuman. But it's not for you to be superhuman by yourself. It's for all of humanity to awaken and activate to their superhuman nature or God inside or their infinite potentials. I'm going to link that podcast below. It's 144 part 1, part 2 is where the Most High channels through myself. Some other really cool information in there. So I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Mashiach, bringing peace to the planet. So are you, because we were all created to bring peace to the planet. Peace to all things through the wellness and balance that we are within ourselves, that we embody within ourselves. So I channel within Kingdom Things Podcast. I'm also a singer-songwriter, something I really enjoy doing. I channel super healing energies and messages and universal codes within my music. And I evolve with the music. My evolution is showcased in the music. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. That's also linked below. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel part of my spiritual awakening experience was my soul, the oneness of all things, channeling through me this literature, these works of literature, to help me remember who I am, to share with humanity so it can help humanity remember who humanity is. Whoever finds the literature, it's meant to help you awaken to your authentic, infinite truth. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is a 3-part book series. Y'all know the synopsis. If you don't, here we go once again. The first 2 parts of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame, Chase, in the hallway of her school Manhattan Prep. She's kidnapped by Chase's dad's goons and goes through some some other really cool things. I say really cool things because it helps her evolve and expand into more of her perception of her limitless nature. You know, in the process of evolution, it doesn't always seem cool or fun, but it's necessary and to garner tools of remembrance and soul alignment, soul attainment. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is My Other Half. My Other Half is the book introduced in Asia's universe. My Other Half is about the twin flame journey, one soul, 2 incarnations over many lifetimes. These 2 people over many lifetimes, a soul over many lifetimes, know it's supposed to co-create a love and a life together. But each consciousness evolutionary status of the lives that they're birthed into, each human culture paradigms, human culture programming says that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which love, under which circumstances is prophetic. That is the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. I'm going to link that below. It's available in paper as well as digital. All that information linked below. Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment. I channel celestial and galactic healing energies and messages to help us through this transition of our evolutionary status, evolutionary evolution, human evolutionary evolution. What else? We talked about magic mills. All of my content, soul guided. You know, we're supposed to heal ourselves and share our energy with the world through the mediums that are in alignment with our highest joys, right? So all of my content's linked below. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because as you love on yourself, you activate your DNA, which expands your consciousness, synonymous, activate your genome into wellness, balance, and your infinite potentials. I'm gonna see y'all later. All my content is timeless, so just you don't have to listen to, watch, or in any type of order. All of it's timeless. It's all linked below. I'll see y'all later. Bye.